Hello po sa inyong lahat mga ka-crypto. Ako po si Pinoy Crypto Trader at sa video na ito ay atin pong pag-uusapan ang kinalabasan dito sa nagaganap na kaso ni Sam Bankman-Fried. Siya po ang nagmamay-ari sa nag-collapse na napakalaking crypto exchange na FTX. Yan, ngayon ay meron na po siyang kinakaharap na 115 years yan, na pagkakakulong. Yan, mukhang parang life imprisonment na rin yan. Parang hindi na siya makakalabas sa kulungan ng buhay kung pag ganyan po katagal yung kanyang taon na pagkakakulong sa kulungan, 115 years. At ayan, bago po tayo magpatuloy ay nais ko po munang bigyang linaw ang aking disclaimer kung saan ang nilalaman po ng video na ito ay hindi po ito isang financial advice. For education and information purposes lamang po ang layunin nito. Maliban po dito ay nais ko na rin pong magbigay babala na wala pong kahit anumang group chat ang Pinoy Crypto Trader. Ayan, Sam Bankman-Fried has now been convicted nearly 1 year on from the infamous collapse of his FTX empire. Ayan, sa mga nakatutok po dyan sa nagaganap na kaso ni Sam Bankman-Fried ay ayan na po yung kanyang nailabas na po ang resulta. Ayan, sa kanyang kaso na ito kung saan ay makukulong po siya ng napakahabang panahon. Napakahabang taon. After a month-long trial, former FTX CEO Sam Bankman-Fried faces the prospect of spending decades in prison. Ayan, mga dekada. A federal jury on Thursday convicted the once influential crypto personality on all counts brought against him by the United States Department of Justice in connection with FTX demise. Recall that throughout the trial, SBF had pleaded not guilty to the 5 counts of conspiracy and 2 counts of fraud. SBF and his legal defense team had tried to convince the jury he did not deliberately defraud customers and that the $8 billion shortfall was a mistake. Ayan, sinusubukan naman po ng kanyang mga abogado. Ayan, na hindi raw po niya dineliberate na lokohin yung kanyang mga customers ng $8 billion. Isa lamang daw po itong shortfall na pagkakamali. SBF also said he believed it was legal for FTX to use customer funds to make investments through his sister company, Alameda Research. Yan po yung na-content natin sa nakalipas na balita na si SBF ay naniniwala raw po siya na ligar raw po. Yan, legal daw po yung kanyang yung nagamitin yung customer funds dito sa FTX sa kanyang sister company na Alameda Research. Kaya yan po yung kanyang mga ginawa. Pero labag po yan. He also apportioned blame for the collapse to legal advice he received while running the company and claimed to be unaware of certain liberties granted to Alameda while trading on FTX. However, the jury, after hearing testimony from the former FTX CEO and reviewing available evidence, concluded that SBF had intentionally defrauded customers. The ruling came after a 4-hour deliberation process in which jury unanimously concluded that Sam Bankman-Fried was guilty on all 7 counts. Ayan, napatunayan daw po ng jury na talagang may kasalanan si Sam Bankman-Fried dito. The conviction means that SBF may face a sentence of up to 115 years in prison. Ayan, grabe, sobrang ang tindi naman yan na yan, mga ilang dekada po yan. US District Judge Lewis Kaplan will announce SBF exact verdict on March 28, 2024. The convict is also expected to appear in court in March to face a different set of charges alleging his involvement in bank fraud conspiracy and for foreign bribery. Ayan, meron pa pala siyang isa pang kaso na kakaharapin. Yan, ito naman ay yung kanyang pagkaka-involve or pagkakasangkot sa isang bank fraud conspiracy. Kaya yan, yung 115 years na ito ay posibleng madagdagan pa yan. SBF legal defense to appeal verdict. Following the guilty verdict, Sam Bankman-Fried's legal defense, led by attorney Mark Cohen, indicated they would appeal the ruling. While admitting respect for the jury's decision, Cohen reportedly said Mr. Bankman-Fried maintains his innocence and will continue to fight the charges against him vigorously. Ayan, mag-a-appeal naman daw po. Ayan ang panig ni Sam Bankman-Fried. Kasi syempre ayaw po nilang ganyan po talaga yung may pera. Yan, yung mga mayayaman. Kung pag sila ay makukulong ng 115 years naman, ay syempre pagaganahin po nila yung kapangyarihan ng kanilang pera. Ayan. It is noteworthy that the chances of overturning such a unanimous jury decision through an appeal are relatively slim. Additionally, several legal experts have affirmed that SBF's decision to testify during his trial lowers the chances of an appeal bearing fruit. Ayan, pero may nagsasabi raw po na mukhang mababa na mapagbigyan yung kanyang appeal rito. Kaya yan, kawawa naman po si Ginoong Sam Bankman-Fried. Ayan, siya na ay hindi natin alam kung makukulong siya ng 115 years. Saka sa kulungan ay hanggang diyan na lamang siya. Hindi niya na magagamit yung malaking pera na kung saan ba napunta yan. Ayan. Pero sa tingin ko ay basta may pera yung mga mayayaman na tao ay makakalabas pa rin at makakalabas ang mga ito. Basta ganyan talaga yung kapangyarihan ng pera. Syempre gagamitin niya yung malaking pera na alam nyo na. At hanggang dito na lamang po tayo sa video na ito. Sana po ay inyong nagustuhan ang aking paliwanag dito. Kung inyo po itong nagustuhan ay pakiclick lamang po ang like button nito. Para naman po sa mga bago lamang dito, kayo po ay aking inaanyayahan para mag-subscribe. Pakiclick na rin po ang bell icon nito dahil ito po ang siyang magsisilbing notification nito sa mga bago kong videos na akin pong ina-upload sa aking YouTube channel na ito. Marami pong salamat sa panonood. Ingat po tayo lagi at God bless po sa ating lahat.